This is a 2014 Audi S4, and it is arguably the best luxury family sedan you can get on the market for this price. This is because it actually has a Lamborghini engine, believe it or not. And today I'm going to show you all of its quirks and features, and then I'm going to take it on the road and give it a test drive. So to start our quirks and features, we actually climb into the spacious trunk back here. Audi has conveniently designed grocery bag hangers. I really don't understand why you would ever want to hang your groceries, but perhaps if you didn't want them rolling around in your trunk, you could hang them up instead. Now, as we climb into the interior of this Audi S4, styling is very good. Everything feels very luxurious. Leather stitched everywhere, carbon fiber trim pieces here and there. This truly was a luxury family sedan. And you are reminded of this by the S4 on your steering wheel, just to remind you that you drive an S4. Now, probably the most bizarre quirk in this car is going to be located in the glove box. If you reach into the right hand side, you can pull out a spare key that Audi provides you. Now, you would think that this is some kind of key cover to protect your very expensive Audi S4 key, but in fact, your key fob does not fit in this. So I really don't know what Audi did with this one. Now, as you are getting ready to back out in your Audi S4, you shift this gigantic S4 shift knob into reverse, and the computer reminds you to look. Is it safe to move?
Spanker, got her hair done, French braids, now she ASAP.
Next up, moving to the door panel, you would have expected Audi to do something a little more special, but instead, they have this bizarre lock and unlock button. Now, on the surface, this doesn't seem too quirky per se, but if you look closely at the unlock button, the lock seems to be bent or broken. A traditional lock would open by just moving upwards, but this one seems to bend to the side. Truly a queer feature by Audi. Now, we did mention that this car was made in 2014, yet Audi has decided to include this very unique quirk. Over here in the center console, you have coin slots in case you didn't have an easy pass and you need to pay with coins through a highway toll road. Why would you ever do that? Just get a fucking easy pass! Now, like any family sedan should, this car does include a sunroof, and it can be adjusted up here. There's nothing special about this knob. Even your average old Jetta has this console on it. Now, you turn it, and the sunroof opens partially. It stops with about 4 inches left to go. In order to make it go all the way back, you must then again turn the knob even more. Don't know what Audi was going for this one. Maybe it was a child safety in case your kid was sped and decided to jump out the sunroof. But it is quite an annoying quirk of this vehicle. There's a Fed over there. Where? We'll find. After driving this Audi S4 around the parking lot about 5 times, first and second gear feel really good. I'm sure it pulls hard in the higher gears as well. Rumors are this car can hit 191 miles per hour. That's pretty fast for a luxury sedan. So the performance is obviously there. This is obviously a luxury sedan as well. You would think it might do pretty well on the duck score. Let's see. First off, starting with the weekend categories, the Audi S4 styling comes in at a 6 out of 10. Acceleration comes in at an 8 out of 10. However, keep in mind that this is a modified vehicle. Stock, these do about 4.7 seconds 0 to 60 and would otherwise score a 6 out of 10. Handling is great, but not superb, and gets a 6 out of 10. Fun factor, it's really good to hear the supercharger, however it is a heavy car and receives a 6 out of 10. Cool factor, nobody would ever recognize this on the streets, only true Audi enthusiasts would recognize how fast this vehicle truly is, and it gets a 3 out of 10. Next up, moving to the daily categories, features are plentiful but about right for the time that it came out, gets a 7 out of 10. Comfort is great, the leather seats support you perfectly and gets an 8 out of 10. Quality is superb as well and gets an 8 out of 10. Practicality gets a 7 out of 10. It is a very spacious family sedan. And finally, value is a 6 out of 10, bringing the total score to 65 out of 100, placing it here amongst other competitors.
Is the key in the vehicle?